Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joyce McTeer. I am the owner and operator of La Georgia Creation Designs. Before I go any further, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share this video, and for those of you who are new to my channel, please subscribe. And when you subscribe, make sure that you hit the all button so that once I upload a video, you will definitely be notified. We're going to go ahead and get into this. Today we're going to be making a illusional hoop earring made out of cardboard. Okay, this is going to be today's DIY pop-up, so I'm going to go ahead and get right in it. Here are the items that you are going to need for this pop-up DIY special. You're going to need some Mod Podge. You're going to need a hot glue gun. You're going to need a roller, some scissors. You're going to need an awl. You're going to need some flat nose pliers, wire cutters, round nose pliers. You're going to need 24 inches of 12 gauge aluminum wire. I have already cut this piece, so it's 24 inches of 12 gauge aluminum wire. You are also going to need a pen. You're going to need something to cut your hole in. This is it's a blade that you're going to need to start your hole. Okay, you're going to need some fabric, and this fabric was gifted to me from Dr. Veronica Cheyenne. I am going to make sure that I have all her information in my description box, her email and her phone number. Okay, you're also going to need 2 links of a chain, just 2 links. You're going to need 2 jump rings, a fish hook. You're going to need some fusible web. Okay, 2 pieces of fusible web, and as you can see, I have already cut my pieces out. You're going to need some cardboard. This is cardboard, so I have 2 pieces of cardboard, and this is my plate, my piece that I used to trace my cardboard. This is a 3.5 by 3.5 piece. Okay, so basically, ladies and gentlemen, all I did was, the first thing I did was I took my cardboard and I traced my circles. And then I took another object for the middle. I believe it was it this one? No, it wasn't that one. What did I use? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so the next thing I did was I found me an object to put in the center, and I just traced this inner center of my cardboard. Okay, and I'm going to tell you the size of this. The size of this is, it's 2 inches. Okay, the size of this is 2 inches. Okay, so basically the next thing I did was, once I traced it in the middle of my pieces, I took my little blade, I'm just going to show you, and I went in and I made a line, or I made, something like this. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I punched this piece out, and I took my scissors, and I'm just going to go around and sew that completely out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so this is what you're going to have once you cut out your circles. Okay, you're going to cut them out, and you're also going to cut the circle out of your fusible web as well. Okay, and I meant to say cut out, not stitch. I said stitch, but I meant cut out. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your 2 pieces, and you're going to take and put your fusible web in the middle. You're going to place this over top, and you're going to on these 2 pieces together so you can have some stiffness. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so the next thing that we're going to do, once you on it, it should be nice and stiff. We're going to go here and apply some Mod Podge on it. And the Mod Podge, what the Mod Podge is going to do is it's going to give it a good, like a coating, a sealant, because even though you're going to be wrapping it with the fabric, it's better to be safe than sorry. You just want to put a nice coat. Like if it's raining outside, and the thing about it too is, if you're making these, and I'm just saying this, if you're making these to sell, please let people know what you made them out of, because you know you don't want somebody to get your stuff. Well, anyway, when you write your description, your description should always say what your item has been made out of. So I'm going to finish this up and then I'll be back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so basically while we're waiting for our piece to dry, I'm going to go ahead and I have cut out 30 inches of this beautiful fabric right here, and pretty much this fabric is 1.5 inches wide. I'm going to open it up so you all can see. And what I did was I took my iron, I folded the pieces together, and I just ironed it straight down completely. Okay, and that's all you do. So we're going to go ahead and get into the next step. Okay, y'all, and I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that you will need a coral shell and you will need some E6000. So basically what I'm going to do next, here's my piece that I put my Mod Podge on. As you can see that shine. I hope y'all can see that gloss from Mod Podge. And basically what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping this with my fabric. Now I'm going to take my glue gun. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the inside of my fabric. Just like this, just a little. And I'm going to close this together. Just like that. Okay. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a generous amount right here or somewhere on my cardboard. Just a little generous amount. Just to get started with wrapping it. I'm going to show you all how to get started and then I'm going to complete it because I don't want the video to be too long. So basically, you place that like that. And the thing that I don't do is that I don't put glue in between because I don't want a mess. Okay, so I just put my glue right there and I just start wrapping my piece just like this, holding it as tight as I can and taking it through. And this is basically how you would wrap this. Okay. And I'm going to go through a couple more times and then I'm going to pause the video, complete it, and come back. So basically this is what you're going to have, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and finish wrapping it and I will be back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so basically this is what you're going to have. This is the end result of your piece being wrapped. If you want it to be a little stiffer, add more cardboard. So if you want it to be more stiffer, add like at least 4 pieces of cardboard, and then you will get the the stiffness that you would like, okay? So basically what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to snip this off. I'm going to cut it right here. And then I'm just going to put some glue down the end right here and just and then fold it over. Okay, everyone, so this part has been completed. I folded it over right here. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our 24 inches of aluminum wire and we're going to make a loop. And I'm just going to make a series of spirals. So I'm going to show you all what I'm doing. And then I'm going to come back. So basically, I am going to be rolling my wire in just like this. And I'm going to roll it all the way up. And I'll be back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so this is what you're going to have. And then we're going to take and put a generous amount of E6000 on our coral shell and place it over top of our aluminum wire and set this off and let it dry, okay? And then we're going to go to the next stage. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so basically while we're waiting for our piece to dry, we're going to go ahead and use our awl, which is this. I found this at Walmart, y'all. This thing is awesome. And basically, I'm just going to figure out where I want to go in the middle of my circle or in the middle of my earring. I think I'm just going to go right here up at the top. Press this in. And I mean, it's really good, y'all. Okay, press that in. And you can see that hole right there. Perfect. Okay. Then I'm going to take my jump ring and I'm going to put my jump ring through here. Wait a minute. Just like that. And I'm going to add these two little pieces of chain on here. So I'm going to add this chain. And I'm going to close this up. And then I'm going to add the other jump ring. So I'm going to close this up. And then I'm going to add this jump ring right here. And you also have to figure out which piece you want to be facing, which piece you want to be facing in the front. And you want to go with the piece that you did where it won't. I'm going to explain it in a minute. All right, so you put that on. So basically, the very last piece where you wrapped and you fold it over is not where you want your front to be. You just want to go in the front. You want to try to make sure that you match up your front with the other earring so that it can kind of sort of be, close together, almost the same. Okay. So basically, the next step that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add on our illusional piece. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and add on my fish hook. So I'm going to open that up. And y'all are really going to have to excuse my hands, y'all. My hands are, no matter how much lotion I put on them, they just be dry because I have them in water so much. So there we have that. So now we're going to go ahead and add on our illusional piece, and then we will be done. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so the next thing we want to do is we want to make a loop up at the top. You want to bend this up and make a loop up at the top, just like this. Make your loop. And we're going to just add this on to our chain. So I'm going to open it up a tad bit and add this right onto my chain. And the reason why I call these illusional is because I'm going to show you in just 1 minute. When it hangs, it's like it moves around. When it hangs, it moves around. So let me just close this up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so this is our end result of our illusion earrings. I want to thank those of you who have decided to join me on this journey. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you all. And I also want to thank those of you who made it to the end of this video. I have a message for you. Anything that you want in your life, you are going to have to make it happen. Okay? And that's with anything that you decide to do, anything that you decide to give your life, you are going to have to make it happen. Okay? So I want to thank y'all for watching. And for those of you who are new to my channel, please subscribe. Please like and share this video. Have a wonderful and awesome day. And don't forget that once you subscribe, hit that bell and hit all so that when I upload more videos, you will definitely be notified. I want to thank y'all for watching. Have a wonderful and awesome week, ladies and gentlemen. Peace and blessings. See ya.